What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope we're all doing well. It's been a while, hasn't it, since we've made one of these videos, but the devs have been incredibly busy doing more important things and throwing locations and different types of content at the moment, such as optimizations. Now, I want to try and get through everything as quick as I can here, guys, because there is a couple of really cool new things that's really going to be game-changing here. And when I mean game-changing, it really will change certain things up, and that's where we're going to start, really. So let's have a quick look at the admins. So the admins can now actually disable chat, local and global, so they can actually change it separately, which is interesting. They can even disable the mini-map now, and they can also disable the crosshair too. Now, you can also set your servers to first-person perspective or third-person perspective as well. So that's going to be game-changing, because if people haven't got a map, they're going to be screwed. So I'm quite interested in that, and I'm glad that devs have given the server admins opportunities like this, rather than just saying we're taking a map away. It's all going to be server dependent on where you are, whether it's a survival server or not. You can also mute or unmute players as well. And just so you know, guys, please don't forget the link to this patch is down below, and there's going to be a few things I'm not going to be mentioning here. So like all the bug fixes and the QOLs, because there's a lot of them, and I highly recommend going to check that out, because that will change the way you play the game. So don't forget to go and click in the link below to go and have a look at that. So now it's Halloween. This is one of them episodes where it's kind of like a themed content, so to speak. So I'm not going to show you where the location is for this one, but there is a spooky house somewhere on the map. So I want you guys to go and have a little look. And they have said if you whistle in the area, it will spark something. I don't know what. Also, at the beginning of the video, you would have seen some giant bonfires. Giant bonfires that I was walking past. You can actually craft them. I'm hoping they keep them in, because I love them. I would love to have that in a base. Really excited about that. So let's hope they keep that. Now, you've got a load of pumpkins and stuff that you can that you'll be able to see in the game and stuff like that as well. So you've got pumpkins for the Halloween theme. They've got the masks as well. So the masks that I'm showing here, you can find, and there's even a supporter mask, and there's a couple of craftable masks as well. And you will need to have this zombie eyeball to be able to craft that. So now the location we're currently in is the castle. This is actually a beautiful location, very, very nice, very medieval looking at the same time. And we're just walking around this building at the minute, just checking it out. And yeah, this is quite a big place, and you can find some basic military grade guns here as well. So we're going to go into item degradation now. So the item decay system has been worked. They said that it all degrades now depending on if it's metal, wood, plastic or rubber, and it decays per day a certain amount. So everything decays now. Clothes also decay faster when equipped, and when they do finally go to 0%, whatever you've got in them clothing, they'll lose the slots. So you could, either the items will move into somewhere else in your inventory, or they're going to fall out completely. So make sure to check that your clothes are 100% or above 0%. So we're going to have a look at the head bag. So they've got the head bag now, so you can actually cover players up. This is pretty interesting, to say the very least, because this is cool. You can now tie players up in the most recent patches, and you can actually loot them as well. So now you're going to be able to put a bag over their head. And it's just gonna be demoralizing, but funny at the same time. There's a new SD-ASS 12M shotgun, light gauge, and I'll tell you, it's a light pump action shotgun rather. But I'll tell you what, it packs a punch. And apparently, doing a bit of research, these shotguns are actually tactical, and they're used by law enforcement. I'm not really on par with all of my guns. I know some military stuff, but. So I had a little look-see, and it's the law enforcement apparently use these. So they do take the normal shells as well. Let's have a look at the chests. So now you can actually put chests in the car, which is going to be a lot easier after raiding. So that's going to be pretty cool as well. And the item degradation time was increased apparently for the improvised wooden chests. So I'd highly recommend going down and having a quick look at that too. And just having a check, just so you guys can see, because like I said, there's going to be some stuff within this update here that I am not going to be mentioning, because it's just, I mean, there's loads of bug fixes, as you guys know, and there's quality of life additions, which is the QOL additions, which I would highly recommend going to read as well. There's some pretty cool stuff there. They've changed like the AK-47, MP5, SVD weight to the correct values, for example, and just like a couple of other things there. So I would highly check that out. Highly recommend it. So, guys, that is pretty much it for this update here. It's pretty cool. It's themed. There's a lot of different changes. Like I said, it is game changer when they can take the map away as well, because some servers will have that, and it's going to stop a lot of issues, a hell of a lot of issues. So, yeah, that's it from me, guys. I hope you have a great one. I won't be streaming tomorrow, which will be Sunday. So I will be back on Monday. And guys, stay safe. Have a great weekend. I'll be at work and lots of fun at night. So stay safe. Peace out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.